Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm here in the kitchen. You can see the microwave and the stove in the background. And today's going to be a cooking video. I've done one before. I've done some chicken wings and I think pigs wrapped in a blanket some time back. So I've been challenged by a YouTube creator, which is a friend of mine, and her name is Nuffin Edited, is the name of her channel. And she cooks macaroni and cheese in a box. She actually calls it junk in a box. But she challenged some of her viewers to make homemade macaroni and cheese and to share their recipes. So today that's what I'm going to do. We're going to cook homemade baked macaroni and cheese using my Aunt Norma's recipe. So stay tuned. Okay, here's the stuff that Nuffin Edited would call junk in a box, which we actually like from time to time, especially when we're in a hurry. You got the instant bowl on the left there. You add water and just nuke it in the microwave for a few minutes and got you a tasty treat. Or, if you're going to want a little bit more, then you got we prefer the Velveeta over the Kraft because I like the cheese sauce instead of that cheese powder. And then over here to the right is elbows and cheese that people would cook the elbows on the stove and then just add the cheese to it. And that is stovetop macaroni and cheese. But as any self-respecting Southerner knows, macaroni and cheese has got to be baked, and that's got to be baked in the oven using real cheese, not processed cheese out of a bag or a box. Okay, here I have all the ingredients laid out. You can see we got a bag of large elbow macaroni. It's a 24-ounce bag, but this recipe only calls for 16 ounces, so I've already put 16 ounces in the bowl here. You can see also got 3 farm fresh eggs from Cousin Sonia's chicken houses. Some store-bought hoop cheese. None of that fancy shredded stuff's coming in this recipe. This is going to be the good old-fashioned hoop cheese. You can see it's got the red rind around it, and we'll cut that off, and then we'll shred that on a cheese grater. Then we've got some salt, some evaporated milk, and then canola oil. So that's the ingredients. So let's get started. Okay, so I've already got the oven preheating, and you see I've got the water already boiling there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in the water. Reach around here and grab the noodles. Put those in. Okay, these noodles are in the pot, and we're not going to cook them all the way because they'll finish baking in the oven. So they're going to cook what my wife calls al dente. For me, that's speaking Greek. I have no clue what that means, but she says al dente. So while the noodles are boiling, I'm going to shred the cheese with a cheese grater. So there's the cheese all shredded up. You can see there's a pile of cheese because I love cheese. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, it's been 6 minutes and the macaroni is ready, so I'm going to put it in the strainer to drain the water out of it. And again, remember, it's not cooked all the way because it'll finish baking in the oven. Then I'm going to spray the glass pan with canola oil. I'll bring that here where we can get a little closer and see it. Gotta make sure you get the bottom and the sides because it's going to be all the way to the sides. is a nice little handy dandy strainer for storage. You can see it folds up nice and flat, so it makes it good for cabinet space. We'll just leave that here in the sink to wash it off later. And level the noodles off here a little bit. Pick up this piece of cheese. Okay, so next we're gonna crack the 3 eggs. Wash my hands. And mix in the 3 cans of evaporated milk. Little splatter all over the place, make a mess. While the macaroni is still hot, I need to put some cheese in there with it, or to start melting. Okay, while Jackie's putting the cheese in there, I'm going to put a little dash of salt in the egg condensed milk. Is that enough salt?
That's good.
A little bit of pepper, spice it up. Salt and pepper goes good with everything. Even though I got high blood pressure, I love salt. That's what the medication's for. Okay, that's all mixed up.
No, you just go 400.
Okay, so now we're going to pour the mixture. Move around here where you can see.
Just stir it up some.
Stir it up a little bit. Make sure that way all the noodles have some coating on it.
Just kind of live a little.
I'll sprinkle some more cheese across the top of it. Give us that good cheese crust. Okay, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Remember I said we preheated it to 350 degrees. Put it on the shelf. Set the timer for
30.
how many?
30.
We'll set the timer for 30 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Okay, the 30 minutes is up, so we're going to get it out of the oven. Let you look at it, see how it is. And there we go, some homemade baked macaroni and cheese. We're going to have to let it cool down a little bit, so we still got some other things on the stove cooking for lunch. So we'll come back in just a moment to cut it up and see what it looks like. Okay, at Nuffin Edited, this here is for you. Aunt Norma's homemade baked mac and cheese. Cheese in the top, cheese in the middle. I'll let you know how it tastes when we get on the live stream later today. And that ends this video, so it's time to eat. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Take care. Everyone, God bless, and see you next time.